Hello. Excuse me. Okay. My plan for today? I did take care of some mommy things. Now, when I say mommy things, even though that my daughter is not physically here, does not mean that I don't do mommy things behind the scenes. Like, for instance, I'm getting my daughter back, number one. Number two, my parents, like, don't get me wrong, Jesus did tell me to respect thy mother and thy father, and I do. But at the same time, Jesus says you gotta fight for what's yours. What's right and what's right and what's wrong is wrong. And honestly, I will fight to the death for my daughter to get my daughter back in my custody. I got my own apartment. I'm doing what I gotta do. Alright, I'm on SSI. I'm not really on a my parents got more of this than I do. But at the end of the day, I, I really could care less how much of this you have. Because at the end of the day, I know that I'm going to have to put up a big, not fight for my daughter, but I'm going to have to hire an attorney. And that takes money. And don't know how I'm going to come up with the money yet to do that. But best believe, when I tell you my daughter's everything to me, and I don't care how much money my parents have. Because trust and believe, back in the day, I could have wiped my ass with all your savings in your bank account and throw that shit away. Because back then, I got it. Trust and believe. Like, I knew how to get money. Not in a degrading, net bad way, but I did what I did and I basically got money. I don't need to sit here and tell you how, when, what. No, I did it. So, meaning, today I called an attorney, spoke with one, let him know about my situation, about how my parents really are, because honestly, with lawyers and stuff, I already know you gotta, they all go on documentation, past history. And honestly, the documentation that really needs to be looked into was never really spoke about. And now I'm the type who's talking to an attorney about my situation and why I'm concerned for my daughter. Number two, yes, it's going to cost money. I really don't care because at the end of the day, I will grind. I will do whatever I have to do for my kid. Do you understand? Within reason and legally. So, that's not a problem. I know me and my Lord, He stands by my side no matter what. Even if I do right, wrong, He knows what the reason is for and why. He just allows me to do. Basically, He gives me free will. He lets me do what I want. But at the end of the day, He still sticks by me through right and through wrong. And I learn through life. You know what I'm saying? He gives me free will. And I learn. Even though I mess up sometimes, everybody messes up. But at the same time, I am getting my child back. It doesn't matter how much money I need to come up with, I can do it. And my parents want to like be like, oh, no, you can't get her back. What are you talking about? You're in an SSI. You don't have money. Look at where you're living. They downgrade me, downtalk me. Like, do you forget where I come from? Do you forget? Like, I if my parents ever see this video, and I really hope they do, because honestly, I can tell you to your face, but you know what? That ain't gonna help. I'd rather tell you through YouTube, and whoever's listening to me can listen. Okay? But at the end of the day, I just want to say my daughter is my daughter. You cannot keep her from me because of things that we went through in the past. You can't do that. You never wanted to talk about a subject, right? that was really needed to be spoken on, but you never did. And for a long time, for a long ass time, years, okay? Years, I've been fucked up in the head. Because you want to brainwash me, right? Into making me feel like I'm nothing, I'm a piece of shit. Feel me? Like, I got mental problems, da 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 da. Bitch, where do you think I got those problems from? Like, I'm a child of God. Do you understand me? Jesus does not make children with problems. Do you understand? You got pregnant because Jesus allowed it. He allowed you to get pregnant with me. He did not make me born with mental issues. Get the fuck out of here. There's actions and then there's reactions. So you're saying I was born with problems? Let's see. Why was I born with problems, Mom? I really hope you watch this. And one day, if you ever use this against me, guess what? I already got my ass covered and I can speak on why the fuck I'm doing this shit. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you, I can't believe you're doing what you're doing to me. But at the end of the day, I thank you because you motivate me. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna get upset. Does it bother me? Oh, absolutely. Am I gonna take action on it? Yep. I did it today. I called the court and I found out how I could get my child back. Yep. Legal advice. I called the legal clinic. I spoke with James Crichton. He's out of Providence, Rhode Island. He's gonna call me back. Cause, just to let you know, there's been years and years and years of negligence, pain and suffering with my parents. But my first priority is to get my daughter back in my custody. Then my father is telling me, do not let things go unnoticed, Chelsea. If you know you can benefit from something, by any means, do it. Because you need it. My parents, I don't want to sit here and bash them, because they're really not bad. They're not bad people, it's just my mom, got raised from her mom, and her mom was like fucked up all the time because her dad used to beat her all the time. You know what I mean? So poor parenting skills. It's like, I don't know. It's like my mom never stood up for her mom. Never stood up to her dad. My mom doesn't even stand up to my own dad. Like, my dad would be yelling at my mom. Because my daughter tells me, they get into arguments. My dad be yelling at my mom. And my mom goes, that to me is a no-no. How the fuck, okay, are you gonna allow a man to yell at you in front of your granddaughter, displaying to your granddaughter that it's okay for a man to yell at a female and the female do nothing? No. Are you kidding me? You're not gonna do that in front of my daughter and think it's okay. Like, she tells me, I know it, and now I'm coming back and I'm getting my kid. No matter what I have to do, I'm doing it right. Even if I have to give up weed, I will give up anything. And the only reason why I smoke weed is because basically that's been my medicine. Because it's natural. Jesus made it. It's a plant in the ground. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus makes poppy seeds and that's heroin. That's bad. But again, he gives us free will. And I know that I'm not gonna, smoke weed forever. No. It's just so I can bear with some of the things that's going on. Because as you can tell, I'm really emotional because of everything that's going on in my life. All I gotta say is, I love my daughter to the death of me. And when I see something being wrong and done, I'm speaking on it. And I am. For instance, my mom treats me like I'm nothing. Like I'm beneath her. Don't you realize I'm not beneath you? I'm not. And one thing that really, really, really bothers me is that you sit here and you tell me you love my daughter. You do? That's funny. Because when I came back from Atlanta, pregnant, and the reason why I came back from Atlanta to Massachusetts is because if I had my daughter out in Atlanta, okay, I didn't want to take the chance on DCF or DFAX taking her. So I, as a responsible mother, going back to Massachusetts, didn't really want to give my parents anything to do with my daughter because of my situation with my mother when I was little, with the grandfather molesting me. So I did what I had to do. Because at the end of the day, I'd rather her be with my mom than the state. And whatever she needs help on or needs to be checked on, bitch, I'm gonna check you. I'm gonna tell you what to do. If you fail in a certain area, I'm gonna speak up. I'm gonna check you. Because there's no hell in way you're gonna yell at my kid like she ain't shit. Don't do that. One day my daughter called me. FaceTime me, actually. I was FaceTiming her. And I told her previously, whatever happens in the house with Anna and Papa, if you feel like mommy should know, make sure you pretend you're hanging up the phone, but let mommy hear it. Do you know she did that? Yeah, my daughter did it. FaceTime me, and at the end, she's like, okay, mommy, bye. And I said bye, but I listened. She didn't hang up. Like, she gives me cues, I listen to my daughter. I already tell her what to do. Like, I prepare her, you feel me? I let her know what to do if this ever happens. So, even though she's not in my custody, I'm still protecting my daughter and helping her. Like, I'm helping her because she's little. And obviously my parents aren't really doing the right thing and my daughter needs help, so that's when I step in. Like I said, she was FaceTiming me, hung up, and all of a sudden, when my mom thought I hung up, I really didn't, I was still on the phone, she goes, Nevaeh, give me my phone now! In that tone. Like yelling. Like, Nevaeh, give me my phone right now! Nana, I am. I just got off the phone with my... I don't care who you were on the phone with, or I don't care about your mom. You bring me that phone now. If I tell you to do something, you do it. First of all. Don't. First of all, do not talk to my kid like she ain't shit. Don't you understand she's an angel from God, number one? It don't matter her color. It don't matter if she's pink, purple, orange. It don't matter. Okay? Like, it don't. I understand people in society do things that are wrong. You know what I mean? Against blacks, discrimination. I'm not for that, okay? I'm not. Coming from a family who always used to bash blacks, this, that, the third, I'm the one who stands up. Because I have an African American baby. And I stand up for mine. To the day I die. I grew up in Atlanta. Down south. Stone Mountain, Redan Road. Like, Are you kidding me? So when it comes to who has who is back, like, I'm for my daughter all the way. I'm for actually African Americans all the way. If I see something being wrong, okay, like for example, if I'm outside, hypothetically speaking, and all of a sudden, say if I go into a restaurant with someone that's African American, right, and say if they decide to say, "Oh, you gotta pay before you eat," excuse me, you don't do that to everybody else, do you? I'm white. Do you do that to me? No. But why are you doing it to him? You see, I stand up for my people because they're children of God. Don't matter the color. Doesn't. And you know what? They've been through a lot. They have. I am white, but you know what? I'm not stupid. I know my history. And they've been through a lot. And it's hard. And it's sad. But you know what? They're the most loving people that you'll ever meet. And my parents, I don't know why they think so downly on African Americans, but you know what? They're old school. They're gonna think what they want to think. I can't change them. I can't do nothing. What I can do is right here and right now, and I'm doing that. I'm getting my daughter. I might sound a little stupid or whatever just by how I'm talking. You may not understand me, but just try to understand what I'm trying to say, okay? A lot of shit's been going on. So when I say like I'm just settling down, like stable wise, like this is like I'm just in my apartment. I'm just getting stable for like, you know what I'm saying? For a while. I've been on the street. Look, I'm 30 years old. I've been on the street since I was 16. 16, back and forth, dealing with domestic violence, being a victim of a prostitution ring. Like, I've been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I know in my mind, karma is a real thing, right? Okay. But I'm thinking, oh, did I do anything wrong to be going through this? No, I didn't. I'm going through this because, number one, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, puts his strongest soldiers at work. He allows them to go through things. But at the end of the day, it depends on the outcome and what you do on it. So, like I said, I'm getting my daughter back. Because that's my whole life right there. That's my whole life. And my mom want to neglect me, not care about me. You know what? It did hurt for a while. But I had to let it go. Basically, I made a funeral in my memory for my mom, my dad, my whole family, besides my daughter. And you know, during my life, you know what I mean, my family, I don't talk to them. I really don't. When I was going through domestic violence and I was a victim of prostitution ring. And even though I got concussions from men and everything like that, my family could have helped. But they didn't. They didn't care. They thought, oh, she a fuck up. So what's the point in helping her? I'm not no fuck up. God don't make fuck ups. Well, this is how I feel. And like I said, I'm doing mommy things. So, I got all day to do the things I gotta do, and I'm doing it. So, it's really, the struggle is real. The struggle is motherfucking real. It is. Excuse my French. I shouldn't even be swearing. Please, Lord, forgive me. Like, there's no excuse for my actions. But anyways, I hope you guys have a blessed day. Whoever's watching, thank you for listening. Sometimes people just need to be heard. And who knows? God will allow somebody on the other side of the screen to listen, and who knows? He might place somebody in my life to help me. I don't know. You know what I mean? But I'm just speaking out my opinion and my thoughts. So, I gotta go. Have a blessed day. And thank you for watching and listening to whoever's listening and watching. Bye.